Hey guys, we are still inside Yellowstone, and behind me is the Old Faithful Inn. This is a historical building, so let me talk about the history. Long before luxury hotels dotted America's national parks, there was one building that proved visitors could experience comfort without sacrificing the beauty of the wilderness. Standing beside Yellowstone's famous Old Faithful Geyser within the Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming, the Old Faithful Inn has welcomed travelers for more than a century, becoming one of the most iconic lodges ever built. Its story began in the early 1900s. Yellowstone National Park had already captured the imagination of travelers around the world, but accommodations were often simple and temporary. The Northern Pacific Railway wanted something extraordinary, an inn that would draw visitors west while reflecting the rugged beauty of Yellowstone itself. To bring that vision to life, they hired a young architect named Robert C. Reamer. At just 29 years old, Reamer was given an ambitious challenge: create a grand hotel unlike anything America had ever seen. Rather than importing elegant European architecture, he looked to the surrounding forest for inspiration. Massive lodgepole pine logs, native rhyolite stone, and handcrafted timber became the foundation of what will become the masterpiece of National Park Rustic architecture. Construction began in 1903, and remarkably, the inn was completed in just over a year. When it opened in the summer of 1904, visitors were astonished. Instead of a traditional hotel, they found what looked like a giant log castle rising from the wilderness. The building blended naturally into Yellowstone's landscape, proving that architecture could complement nature rather than compete with it. Stepping through the front doors was, and still is, an unforgettable experience. The centerpiece of the inn is its breathtaking 7-story lobby. Towering log beams stretch toward the ceiling in an intricate web of timber craftsmanship, while balconies overlook the open space from every level. At the heart of the room stands a massive stone fireplace, built from nearly 500 tons of native rhyolite rock. For generations, travelers have gathered around its warmth after long days exploring Yellowstone's geysers, waterfalls, and wildlife. One of the most remarkable features of the Old Faithful Inn is that much of its construction was completed by hand. Skilled craftsmen shape enormous logs with axes and hand tools, embracing the natural curves and imperfections of the wood instead of hiding them. Every beam, railing, and staircase tells the story of careful craftsmanship, giving the building a character that modern construction rarely captures. The inn also enjoys one of the most spectacular locations of any hotel in the world. Just outside its doors lies Old Faithful Geyser, Yellowstone's most famous geothermal feature. Guests can relax on the inn's spacious observation deck while watching eruptions that have amazed visitors for centuries. Few hotels anywhere offer front row seats to one of nature's greatest spectacles. Over the decades, millions of people have walked through these doors. Presidents, celebrities, scientists, photographers, and families from around the world have all stayed beneath its towering log roof. Despite advances in technology and modern conveniences, the inn has carefully preserved its historic charm, allowing guests to experience much of what travelers enjoyed more than 100 years ago. Like Yellowstone itself, the Old Faithful Inn has faced its share of challenges. Earthquakes, harsh winters, and heavy snowfalls and decades of constant use have all tested the building's strength. During the devastating Yellowstone fires of 1988, flames came dangerously close to the inn. Firefighters worked tirelessly to protect the historic structure, and thanks to their efforts, the lodge survived while much of the surrounding forest burned. Nowadays, the generated landscape stands as a reminder of nature's resilience and the importance of preserving America's historic treasures. The inn has also undergone extensive restoration projects over the years. Engineers have strengthened its foundation, restored historic woodwork, and upgraded the building to withstand future generations of visitors, all while preserving the original design and vision by Reamer. These careful restorations have ensured that guests continue to experience the same awe felt by travelers in 1904. Today, the Old Faithful Inn remains one of the largest log structures ever built, and is recognized as one of the most finest examples of National Park Rustic architecture in the United States. More than simply a hotel, it became the model for lodges built in national parks across the country. Its philosophy that buildings should harmonize with the natural environment influenced park architecture for decades and helped define the visitor experience in America's public lands. For more than 120 years, the Old Faithful Inn has stood as a symbol of adventure, craftsmanship, and America's commitment to protecting its natural wonders. It is far more than a place to spend the night. It is a living piece of Yellowstone's history, where architecture and nature come together in perfect harmony, inspiring every traveler who walks through its doors.
Ito kanina. Kay Oliver at saka
They also have this ice creams for $3.85.
Hindi. Si Oliver di pa
Vanilla.
lumalabas. Si Oliver di pa lumalabas.
Huckleberry,
Ewan ko ba kanina pa yun eh. Bigyan ko na ng pera.
can,
Teka nga
huckleberry,
titingnan ko sa
mango,
Oo.
and coffee. So guys, that's it for the Old Faithful Inn. Until next time, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Bye!
If you like our videos, please click thumbs up for like.
Hit the bell to subscribe!
Please comment!
And don't forget to share!